We'll discuss this matter later.
So, Miss March, movie that came out in 2009, starring Trevor Moore, Zach Cregger, and Craig Robinson. And Trevor Moore and Zach Cregger both directed the movie. Now, if you don't know who Trevor Moore and Zach Cregger is, you're missing out on those two because they made a really genius comedy sketch show called Whitest Kids You Know. Now, if you've never heard of it, like I said, you're missing out because it's one of the funniest sketch shows I ever watched. Like, it's even funnier than Saturday Night Live and Mad TV combined. That's how funny it is. It's way funnier than both of those two. But in my opinion, you know, I don't think a lot of people like their crazy humor, really like fucked up humor and shit. But to me, I love fucked up humor, especially these guys. I love their fucked up humor and their crazy shit they do. And like, there's like five of them in the whole gang of the show. It's like there's five of them, but in this movie, there's only two of them. Two out of the five, the actors from the Whitest Kids You Know skit show. It's only two of them. And yeah, a lot of people didn't like this movie. A lot of people thought it sucked. It wasn't funny. To me, hey, it's one of those it's so bad it's good movies. It's like, like The Room, other shit. But I enjoyed this film. Yeah, like I said, it sucks to a lot of people, but I thought it was pretty funny. It's because it's all about Zach Cregger. He's like nervous about this prom. He's going to date with this girl he wants to like have sex with and shit. And his best friend Tucker, played by Trevor Moore, is like a goofball, and they've been best friends since they were kids. And like they screw around. Like it's like, well, no, it was mostly Trevor Moore just act like a big goofball. Zach is just playing Eugene. He's just being like a dork and a doofus. And all that other shit. So to start off in high school, Trevor Moore has this issue with his future girlfriend, which he's not his girlfriend yet. She gets in a fight with him and she like beats him up, and like while they're like watching cheerleaders or something, and like all the girls like looking at him, and he's getting his ass beat, and like Eugene's just looking at him to get his ass beat. And she has epilepsy, and you don't know what epilepsy is. I'll get to that later. Then later on, like I said, he's like nervous for the prom. Zach Cregger's character is like nervous for the prom about going out with his hot girlfriend, which Trevor thinks she's only like a 7 or something, and he's like, only a 7? And like his friend like Tucker is like really excited and shit. He's like, can't wait to go. And like, yeah, the damn like get in this fucking limousine with Craig Robinson. Craig Robinson was like this pimp or something. That was rapper character. I forgot who he was. I think he was like a pimp or something. And he had all these fucking broad fucking slut hooker ladies with him and shit. And then like partying inside the fucking limousine. He was like, his character was like a jackass and stuff, but he was a funny jackass. That's how mostly Craig Robinson was in movies. He's like mostly like a jackass. And there's other times he's not, because like in real life he plays the fucking piano and shit. So then Zach Cregger gets out. He goes to get his prom date, and they end up going to this fucking house. They end up going to this prom house, and I thought they were going to like the gym prom or some shit. It's just like even like funnier. They end up going to this random fucking house, all these crazy drunk ass people. Then like his girlfriend upstairs, she's ready for fucking Zach Cregger to go bang the shit out of her, but Zach Cregger's like nervous, and him and Trevor decide to get drunk and wasted. And he was like, I'm gonna go have sex with my girlfriend. But he hasn't fallen down the stairs, out in the basement, all this shit fall on his head, and he was in a coma for like 4 years. So like Trevor came out with a really stupid idea. He used a baseball bat to knock him back out of his coma. and like shit just goes crazy. Like Zach's like, "What the fuck, man? What the fuck was that about?" It's like the whole thing go crazy in the hospital. I'll like bust out laughing at that shit. He's like, he's just whacks him in the head. It's like, I knew that'll work. Trevor says, I knew that shit will work. And like Zecker and like shitting everywhere, and he can't walk because he's been cold for 4 years. Yeah, he shits everywhere. It's like he just shits everywhere. That's just like fucking hilarious. Everyone else, like all these nerdy people, think that shit's not funny, and like, that shit's really fucking stupid. It's supposed to be fucking stupid. That's the point of the movie. It's supposed to be stupid. You know what comedy is? It's supposed to be fucking stupid. But that's their opinion. And like, yeah. He was like talking to him. He's like, he's been in a coma for 4 years and shit. This Spanish nurse was like, keeps like coming in checking on him, and like Trevor always like starting trouble with her and that. The doctor comes in. He's played by the guy who voiced Tom from the Boondocks. I think his name was Cedric Yarbarg, or however he pronounces his last name. He plays the doctor. He won the voice Tom from the Boondocks. If you know what the Boondocks is, and Tom, you should know what I'm talking about. So he talks to him. It's about, yeah, you're gonna do a lot of pooping and all that, and legs don't work and shit. So he tells him all that. Then he don't get out of the hospital till Saturday. So, and like Zach Cregger didn't like that his girlfriend's now a Playboy magazine girl. He don't like that she's Miss March. So that's what this whole starts off. The title of the movie called Miss March, because his former girlfriend is a Playboy girl for Hugh Hefner. So they decide like they need to go by Saturday. They need to go get there to go get her back for Zach. So, but we're not right away because Trevor is going on a date with his girlfriend and shit. But after that, shit went down after that. So fucking Trevor breaks into the hospital, breaks the window open, and fucking gets Zach Cregger out of the hospital. And Zach's like, "Hey, I don't leave till Saturday. Oh, what's going on here, Tucker? Tucker, what's going on here?" And it was fucking the Spanish lady's chasing after him, and he's wheeling the wheelchair. And he's bringing down the wrong side of the stairs. He was supposed to bring down the wheelchair stairs. He's like, "Hey, let's go down that way. It's no time." Because he was running away from his girlfriend. Trevor's girlfriend, he was like running away from her because what happened was he'll explain what he got a stripper pole and like these flashy lights and stuff, and then she goes down on him, and she didn't have a leprosy seizure, and she ended up biting his dick, and he had to stab her with a fork in the forehead. He's like, I don't know what to do. I panic, so I got a fork and stabbed her in the forehead. But I thought it was pretty hilarious, actually. I thought that shit was pretty fucking funny. We're rolling out our type of comedies, alright? I just like fucked up shit. So yeah, he tells them all that, and they went to the gas station, and Zach was like wearing his fucking his fucking skirt from the hospital and shit. Well, Trevor goes in, looks at Playboy magazines and shit, buying shit and all that. He tried to put the gas in Zach Cregger. He tried to put the gas in. His fucking skirt goes up. So, oh, you will see his dick. It's like, oh, all that shit. So he put the gas in, and then they both got in the car and they went. And now they have these crazy firefighters chasing after them, like trying to murder them and shit, because Trevor's girlfriend is related to a firefighter, which is her brother. So now they're all trying to kill him with fire axes, trying to chop his head off. They throw a fire axe in his car and shit. They're trying to fucking murder him. So yeah, and then like they end up finding a motel. They go there. Oh yeah, I forgot. He ended up buying him like clothes, like funny clothes, like pink clothes, like a rainbow butterfly shirt. I was like, that shit was funny. It's like, really? You got me this shirt? That shit was funny. So then they end like he having a dream in the car about, what was it? Oh yeah, it was about his girlfriend, saying that I got venereal disease now. all that much other shit. I was like, oh no! He wakes up and fucking Trevor's sleeping, and while he's supposed to be driving, he's like, oh shit, we'll get hit by a truck and all that. The next scene that they find a motel, he started talking to him and all that, making some jokes and stuff. Trevor making jokes to Zach, but he's like laughing. All of a sudden, Trevor takes out his pipe out. He's trying to smoke something in his pipe, and he ends up setting the motel on fire and burn it down. Then the firefighter shows up, and they have the wanted picture of Trevor. So those two decide to run for it, get in the car before they like fucked him up. So like when the guys want to throw the fire axe again, throw that out of the car. That's like I got 3 on there. And like Zach was like pissed off, and Trevor was like, "Rah, rah, rah," like he was like pissed off and shit. And I was like laughing my ass off like how fucking pissed he is. See, once again you burned our thing down again. It's like it was like funny as shit. Yeah, it was like the funniest thing I watched. Well, I mean, that's not the funniest thing I watched, but it's pretty funny. Like I said, it's one of those it's so good it's bad movies. I'm not gonna explain the whole thing, but I explained enough already. I'm just finish it off quick because I don't want to make the thing too fucking long. Zach was pretty pissed off with Trevor because Trevor had enough money to pay for a toll booth. He only had like $7. So he started flipping out. He was like, "What the fuck? You got like a fucking $7?" All that shit. I was like laughing my ass off. He was like pissed off of him and shit. Because Trevor's such a fucking dumbass in this movie. It's funny. And then like later on, like they get in the car with Craig Robinson and Craig Robinson gets trying to get a girl for Zach because he's like a virgin. He was like, "What? You're a virgin, motherfucker?" It was like, no, I want to have sex with those girls. I want to have sex with my own girlfriend. So then like Trevor goes in the back, he's trying to have sex with the black chick, and the black chick goes out the window. And he was like making this what the fuck face for like a long time. I mean, it's really her fault. The window's like wide open because like at the end of the movie, the doctor was waking her up with a baseball bat and her like 4 times because what Trevor did, like I said before, and she was like she wants to kill Trevor. Like how's that even his fault? I know this is a comedy movie, but that part didn't make sense. Then like after that, fucking Zach gets pissed off with Craig Robinson. Craig Robinson like said he had sex with Miss March, his girlfriend, and shit. He got pissed off, and Zach Cracker had a shit moment. He had shit in the van. He kicks Trevor and Zach out of the van after he shat in there. Then the two end up catching a lesbian car with these 2 lesbian chicks making out and fucking each other. Which I still don't understand how 2 lesbians fuck each other without figuring each other. Or some other trick that I don't know about. Was that part that part I thought wasn't that funny. I think it went overboard with that scene when the 2 lesbians were like fucking each other. I didn't really thought that part was funny. I thought that was pretty over the top, and that's the only part I didn't like. The 2 lesbian scenes, like they're non-stop kissing, they're non-stop fucking each other. I thought joke went overboard. All that shit, you know. So now they made it to the Playboy Mansion, and now they gotta find a way to get in because one of the guys gets his ass kicked by the bodyguard. So Trevor and Zach decide to get the 2 lesbian chicks to go in with, but they get pushed out and the lesbian girls goes in. You're like, oh, what the fuck? Why can't go in? And then the fireman shows up with a girlfriend, with Trevor's girlfriend, and then looking around to find where those 2 are at because they're ready to fucking chop their fucking heads off. So they end up behind the bushes, and they have to take the firefighter clothes and they go inside. It's we're firefighters, we do firefighter work. And like they go inside, and like Trevor starts taking the firefighter clothes off because he says firefighters don't get laid at all. So I started laughing at that part. It's probably true. Firefighters probably don't even get laid much. So Trevor goes around talking to these models, and most of these models don't even want to talk to him because I don't know, he's fucking stupid or something. He thought it'd be a really great dream come true, but all these girls are like a bunch of mean thoughts. and shit. And Trevor's like, not Trevor. Zach is like looking around looking for his girlfriend, and one of the ladies like, "Are you a stalker?" And she calls a code name or something. And he's like, "No, no, no, I'm not a stalker." I was like, "Oh, okay." And then go back to Trevor with the 2007 model who won the year of 2007 or something, and she had this little poodle dog or something. He ended up taking it, and he ended up meeting this crackhead model or something, and the dog pisses in her drink. She drinks it. He does great. She does really good taste. Well, she didn't know the dog pissed in her glass, so I thought that was an okay joke. Then like she grabs another drink and she's like, "Oh, this tastes like shit." But he was like, "You drunk piss though." I said, "What?" And also he tried to make the dog piss in the glass and he tried to make her drink it or something like that because she likes it or something. He tried to get laid with her or some shit, I guess. You see, he ended up getting caught by the ladies. He ended up throwing the dog over his shoulder. Then later on, again, back to Zach. Zach was like, for some reason he asked him a bodyguard. I feel like that's a bad idea, Zach. I mean, you should ask the bodyguard for where your girlfriend's at. He was like, "Are you a stalker?" No, I'm not a stalker. Or you're coming with me. So he breaks in the chair, and he ended up shouting to his girlfriend. And his girlfriend saw him while she was walking downstairs with this old guy. She sees him, and then he's in the room. And like the bodyguard's gonna call the cops on him now because he's a stalker. And then back to Trevor. Trevor gets seen by his girlfriend, and his girlfriend's pissed off. She wants to beat his ass. He running from her, and the firefighters chases after him. So he ends up trying to hide somewhere, and you find these lesbian chicks, and they're like making out with each other in the mansion. And the one lesbian helps them out. So he tells them about a hot tub. So she uses her tongue, sexually uses her tongue to open the lock in the door. So which I thought it gave me a fucking boner when I saw that scene. So which it did, give me like a huge boner. So they go in, and the girls go in the other room, and he's trying to get in. He's like, "Let me in." So he wouldn't let him in. And Trevor ends up going to Hugh Hefner's room. And he was like, "Oh, I can't look at you. Oh, I can't look at you at all. Oh, Hugh Hefner." So he ended up talking to Hugh Hefner. Next scene, back to Zach. He's in the room, and his girlfriend comes in and talking to him and all that. And he's saying that, "Why are you doing all this horror stuff and all that?" And then the bodyguard punches him in the face like 3 times. He keeps mentioning about her being a slut and all that. And his face all bloody. Then back to Trevor. Hugh Hefner showed him this ugly picture this girl he went with back in like a long time ago. Those old days. And he was like, "Oh, why are you with this girl with her fucked up eye and all that or something?" He was like, he was trying to get mad or anything like that. And like Trevor was telling all this stuff and all this like weird fucked up stuff and all that. And Trevor's like, "All right, I'm gonna call security now." Trevor's like, "All right, that was nice talking to you." He was like, "Yep, nice talking to you." Then like, yeah, afterwards like. Damn getting pushed out of the fucking mansion, both of them. And Craig Robinson's out there, and the firefighters were ready to chop off Trevor's head where they tie his neck with the fire hose and put him on the stump or something, ready to chop his neck off. And like he tells his girlfriend that he's sorry. Well, he's not really telling him sorry, but he's telling him that it's both our faults or something. And she didn't feel happy again and all that. And the firefighter was pissed off. He wanted to fucking murder him. He's like, "God damn it!" He was like pissed. He wanted to kill him. Then after Craig Robinson and Zach. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Like the whole time she wouldn't become a slut because she wanted to make more money to pay for Zach's hospital bills and stuff like that. So that's what she went to do. And he didn't realize that because Trevor never told him anything. He was like pissed with him. So he never told him anything because he was like goofing off. It's on these flashbacks. He was goofing off in Zach's hospital room with the Spanish lady telling him to stop and all that. But anyways, Craig Robinson and Zach. Turns out Craig Robinson doesn't have a dick. He don't have a dick. He got peed through a straw. He was fucked up, born wrong or something. He got peed through a straw. And all that fucking shit talk about he having sex with Miss March. That's the real truth right there. He didn't get fucked over because his two black friends tell him, "Let me see your penis. Let me see how. Let me see it." And he kept showing them. They're like, "Oh god damn! Oh." Carter's running away. He's like, "Oh, pissed off and shit." So, yeah. Afterwards, like Hugh Hefner calls everyone to come back in, and then those two, because he had shed a tear because he saw how happy they are and shit. And once again, the two get drunk, and Zach's like, "All right, I'm gonna have sex with my girlfriend." Well, this time he didn't. I'm surprised he didn't go back downstairs again and get hit by a thing on his head or something. Which I'm glad they didn't pull that bullshit that they always do at the end of the movie. Because I would have said this movie sucked if that happened. Made this same fucking cliche, pretentious bullshit they have at the ending of a film. Which doesn't happen. This time, he ended up having sex with his girlfriend, but he's going a little too rough because he's a virgin, because he don't know what the fuck he's doing. And he ends up shitting himself while he's fucking her. I thought that joke was starting to get old after a while. You know, I kind of still laughed. Well, that's the whole movie, basically. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's so good, it's bad. You know, it's so bad, it's good, but like I said, it's not for everybody. It's still a funny movie to me. Not like really funny. I don't just funny film to me. Like these two are way better in their skit show or what they write. This their Wise Kids You Know show. Lasted 5 seasons. You should really check that out. That's just like really funny. It's way funnier than this. This is one of their one-off films they did back in 2009, which was like at least 12 years ago. This movie came out 12 years ago. It was a different time back then. Like I said, the 2000s was shit was still real. And like I said, this movie's all right. You know, I thought it was funny how it is. They had some overboard jokes, yeah, some. But if you want to check it out, go right ahead. Like I say, it's not for everyone. I just explain everything about the movie. Well, not everything. I explain like most of the major shit. What I said. But you should really go check out Wise Kids You Know. That's the main thing you should go check out. Check out that skit show. Really funny. Like you can see at the end of my video, you see the man in a grape suit. That's from the Wise Kids You Know skit called The Grapist. If you're wondering, yes, it's a really funny name for a skit. They call him The Grapist. I'm not gonna explain what's this about. You gotta watch it for yourself. Alright? Fuck it.